Hello everyone. Light here so that I can see you all. Hello, hello. Welcome everyone. Hello, hello. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Is there anyone here? My desk looks like it's a mess, but you know, I've just got some baskets and some boxes full of some stuff. Hello, Jennifer. I have been going through stuff, organizing my room and organizing unfinished projects, going through my inventory. It is a very long list. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Curly T. And as I'm organizing stuff, I am separating things out. Things that I have up for sale. Just getting that stuff out of the way. Hi, Courtney. So it's, out of the way because I don't plan on having it in this room. And the unfinished projects I've also gotten out of here too, trying to organize, hi Nashwa, organize what, my tools, supplies, all that good stuff, just so I have a good working space so I can find things as I need them and not have to waste time looking for stuff, which has been driving me crazy. So when I get tired of trying to organize the stuff, then I go through the unfinished projects. And as I've gone through unfinished projects, I've got boxes, shoe boxes full of, an unfinished project here and there. And then I find little bits that were supposed to go with that project. I just found another whole little bin with stuff in it. It's just, it's becoming a little overwhelming. Every time I think I know, I have everything, I find more stuff. It's really ridiculous. It's really ridiculous. There's some cool stuff down here on the bottom. I'm just going to pull that out. So what I have here today is, that's a really cool little piece too. What I have here today is it's a no thinking project. This is another little thing that I found on my shelf with a bunch of other signatures that I put together. I like to work in signatures. So these little 4 signatures were in this cover. So I've got the cover all finished when I get the signatures done. Hi, Nefer and Jean. Missy, hello, hello. Good to see you all. And so I'm really, really going through my projects right now, just really with a clear head, really down to earth. Do I have the energy to finish that project? This one is one that is, the cover's done. Let me put the cover back up here, get it out of my way. There's 4 signatures, lots of paper in each signature, and I really haven't done anything. This is going to take me hours to do. Do I really want to do it? And I almost said no, but it is one of those where I'm not worried about composition. I am just picking out, 5 things. Just 5 things, kind of like the little workshop that we did last week. 5 things, and put them on the page. It doesn't even have to have a focal point. And that's what I've got here. I don't have any focal points here. It's all just textures and that kind of thing. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm using up stuff. Ooh, look at those circles. That is really, really cool. I am just using up stuff. Large piece on the bottom. Go a little bit smaller. a little bit smaller. Let's do it that way. I want to see those circles. Then some little tiny details. Is this a real stamp? It is a real stamp. I'll put the stamp there, and then I need a tiny little something. I kind of want black and white. Maybe I could use this puzzle piece for a little splash of color. And I want to layer things on top of other things. Hello, Debbie. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Vicky. I haven't seen you in quite a while. We've all been just kind of zoning. I don't know if I love the puzzle piece. I kind of like the stamp as the main focal point. And so I need just I need a little basket for the tiny things, because they get lost in the bottom with all this other stuff. I like this too. Let me pull that out. I saw that and I just kind of like those two colors together. I might want to use those. A little bit of that. That's a little bit of something. That's a little bit of something. So you have to go to the bottom. I have to go all the way to the bottom to find the little tiny bits. So I need another basket. And I don't think I have one anywhere near. You've been knitting and not getting online for about a month. That's about as long as I've not seen you. Like I said, I have been tearing apart my room, so I don't really know where everything is. I am reorganizing a lot of stuff and trying to get it settled, trying to get it in position so it feels right when I'm streaming and making videos and all that other stuff. I like these little bits on the bottom here. I'm not seeing. I think I want, for this, I think I want something really dark, because this is all pretty neutral. Really neutral. And I'm looking at it in the camera. It's really bland. Really bland. So I am rethinking. And hey guys, what do you think? Do I need to zoom in a little bit so you can see what I'm doing, or do you want to see this? Let me know if you want me to change that. I brought out my little zoomer thing so I can zoom in if you'd rather see more detail here. I know you guys like it when I go through the baskets. My little bins, my little bits. Ooh. Some text, some big old print would be good. Hi, Claire. A little zoom. A little zoom. You got it. Yeah, I think it's really hard to see what I'm doing and stuff. And I wasn't sure if you wanted to see. Ooh. If you wanted to see, let me fix that. A little zoom. A little zoom. Is that a good enough little bit of zoom? Is that, can you see, or do I need to go a little bit more? You let me know. So I have not really been getting a whole lot done. Reorganizing my room is really just kind of, well, I'm just everything is, I don't know where anything is. Like I said, I have moved projects and stuff all downstairs, and it is a total mess down there. It is worse than anything. It's horrible. Horrible. But it is allowing me to find all the stuff that I need for day to day, and I'm reorganizing, moving shelves, setting up shelves like they would be a working station, and finding out that they don't work that way and having to move them back. So it's been like a lot of time. A lot of time has been spent moving stuff and then moving it back exactly the way it was before, because it was better that way. So I feel like I'm chasing my tail and not actually finding my tail. It probably would help if I actually did have a tail. Ooh, this is a piece of plastic. One of those things that you find inside stuff. It's supposed to take away the moisture. Maybe this stamp is not doing it for me. I think that's exactly what's going on. Curly likes to see the baskets. You can see them closer this way. Not too close, but close enough to see what's going on the page. So that one, I've got this little tiny bit of foil. It's not dark enough. It needs to be a little bit darker. It needs to be a little bit more bold. More, oh, I like that piece. Pulling stuff out as I see it. It needs to be a little bit different than those. See, I'm in this basket now. I'm finding all kinds of little bits. I do need another basket. And I'm looking around to see if I've got another. Ooh, look at that little bit. It's not a bright color. But it always gets worse before it gets better. Oh man. Yeah, so it has been. Oh, this one's a good little dark too, if I don't want to add any color. If I don't want to add color, I'm trying to see how I could add that. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. This is supposed to be a no thinking thing. Just grab some pieces and put them on. But I've got some really cool little bits in these baskets. So, I kind of wanted to. Ooh, this yellow. This one came from Vicky. She sent that to me. I need another basket to put the little bits in, because I like the little tiny bits. I like the little tiny bits. Sorry, guys. Oh, here's a little monkey. He's kind of cute. It's funny what I put in these things and forget about them forever. Alright, so get that one out of the way. I really should be doing a 2-page spread. It'll go faster if I do that. So, going through my stuff, See, that's more of a contrast. I like that so much more. And now I need, put that one over here. Now I need something like that right there. Yes, now I need stuff for over here. I don't like that stamp now. I think because it's got a little bit of green in it, these two things would go really cool together because they're the same color. Yep, they've got to go together on a very plain background. Getting ahead, I need a couple more pieces for this one. Ooh, some math. Can I see it? What I'm looking for is some contrast of stuff. You're finding treasure in my baskets? You have no idea. And I just keep finding more little bits of stuff. It's just a little crazy. Ooh, you know what I could do is I could stamp a leaf on something. Stamp a leaf. I think I want something white. So I'm looking for contrast for the bits. This is really dark. This is, it's got a nice pattern to it, but it's on the light side. This is dark. This is medium. And that's why this works. Hi, Christoph. That's why this is working better than this. This hardly has any contrast to it. You can't see any of the pieces. There's nothing that draws your eye into it. This is not working. There's 5 pieces there. There's 5 pieces here. There's a big difference between the two sides. Not working. And it might be that this background is too medium. I need something that is darker or lighter. So there's that. I kind of like this. So I need something else that will go. I guess I could put some circles on that side too and make it even. Maybe I don't like this because it's beige, not really white. Maybe that's what it is. And one more piece. I don't know if I like that. I'm thinking some text. I don't have any text. Some black and white. I want white text. I know I've got some somewhere. Ooh, this little bit of red is really cool. Ooh. Hi, Lala. Hi, Kelly. Hello, hello. I like that. I like just one little bit of red. It's interesting. Or I could do something that's not quite so dramatic and do a little bit of gold. I think I like the red. You know why I think I like the red on this side? Is because it balances out the dark bits on here. I either need something really dark on this side, and I'm noticing this little bit here. Piece of found something. It's cardstock, so let me take off some of that layer. It'll be easier to glue down if I take off some of that bulk. I like the distressed look of this. There's still quite a bit of bulk there. What is that? And it is definitely white on the other side. Alright. So maybe instead of this, I should do that. I don't like this piece. So, Lala, explain to me about weighting. I don't know anything about, I haven't been... Ooh, here's a nice black piece with a little bit of red on it. Get that piece out of the way. I don't think I like it. See, here I am arranging. I'm supposed to be just gluing down. See, I get going and I just start. Oh, really? I hadn't. See, I don't buy things. I don't get things. So I wouldn't know anyway. I did not know you were supposed to wait 2 days after letting it sit in a sunny place. Interesting. Interesting. I like this when it's got a little bit of dark on both sides. So let me just fiddle for a second since I've started fiddling. And next one I will not fiddle. I'll just glue. I did pretty well about just gluing yesterday. So I want black and white text. That would work. I have a Mediterranean market that I go to not very often because it's all the way to Tampa, but they had these, what do you call them? Community newspapers, and half of it was in English and half of it was Arabic. So I'm taking the Arabic bits of it and using it. There we go. There we go. So I need to move this stuff out of the way so I have room for my gluing magazine. My table is not very big, you guys. It really is not very big. So heat kills the virus. I get that. I get that. Alrighty. Ooh. That's a cool piece too. Alright, so got my gluing magazine out here. I really like this one over here, so I am just going to start. And of course, I always start with the largest piece on the bottom. And the next largest piece, and work my way to the small pieces on top so I can see everything. Well, let's see if I can remember how it went. I did remember my washcloth today, you guys. Yay. I remembered it. You have to wait a whole 2 days. I bet that was really, really difficult. Now, I can't remember exactly where I had this. I can't remember. I can't remember. And I don't really know if I like that little bit anymore. I do like this one though. Glue that down. Glue it down. So, I was going through projects. I got tired of moving furniture, and that's the truth. And then moving it back again. I do not have the energy I had a few years back, man. Taking it all out of me. And so I sat down and like, oh, let's pull all this stuff. I've got shelves right over here with books that I was working on, or, you know, the experiment books. Looking for something that's kind of larger than that, I think. Not quite as dark as this. So let me do this side over here while I am trying not to fiddle. Trying not to fiddle. Hi Tammy, hi Joey. Hey Irma. Uh-oh, let's not glue stuff together yet. Let's not. So, I have around me some projects that I have to decide if I am going to finish them or abandon them. I haven't given myself a number yet. I probably should give myself a number of projects that I get to keep. Just, one of the problems for me is some of these projects I have had going for 2 or 3 years, and my style has changed. And if I try to finish them now, they look like they're done by 2 different people. Maybe I don't like that straight edge there. Ooh, that was it. Silly me. Silly, silly me. Put that there. And that very plain something right there. That really is the focal point. Even though there is nothing there to look at, your eye goes exactly. Tammy's a newbie. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for saying hello. Hello to all you lurkers. I know there must be people out there that are busy gluing with me and not talking. So welcome to everyone. I want something right there. Ooh. It kind of goes with that one. So I oohed, so I'm not going to think about it too much. Just going to glue it down. I oohed. So here's kind of it really doesn't have a focal point to it. Yes, glue is one of those things. You guys yelled at me when I was getting ready for Hurricane Irma. Was it Irma, you guys? It was coming through Florida. and I got to the store too late and all the water was gone, but I found glue on sale. You guys all yelled at me. Remember that? I remember it very clearly. Very, very clearly. Alright, going to a different page. Okay, this time I'm going to not think very much, and I pulled out these little bits. I really like this paper and this hand that goes with it. Is it big enough? Yes, I don't have to do anything. I need about that much of the paper. I can't use this whole thing. So I'm going to use those two. Actually, I should find 10 pieces, 5 for each side. Alright, so before I even find my spot, let's find 10 pieces. I'm into the Arabic today, you guys. I'm into the Arabic. Oh! You're guilty of panic buying glue sticks. You need something to do to keep yourself occupied. Glue sticks, are it. I like this little piece of gold paper. 2 bits of Arabic writing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am going to do 10 pieces. 10 pieces that I like the looks of together. Let's see here. Oh, that's cool. Let me cut that. This is from my tickets page. I have this one posted as a PDF over on my Patreon. Some free printables over there if you're interested. And that one is on one of them. I like the looks of that. So I need 4 more little bits. I like this. It's a pink, but it's like a beige pink. It's not a bright pink. That one might work. 3 more little bits. 3 more. That's kind of interesting. It's one of those pieces of tape that have the strings in them. That might be interesting. And maybe some of this that came from Missy. Some of that. So I've got beige pink things going on here, and maybe this little bit of text, because it is the right color. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need 1 more something. And I'm looking for contrast. I want to be able to see everything. Everything can't be really dark or really light. I probably need something a little bit on the dark side. That's too bright. Something on the dark side. That would give it a little bit of a pop. You were yelling at me. I had lost my mind, yes, but you guys were yelling. That's all there is to it. You guys yelling at me. I couldn't find any water anywhere, but I did find glue sticks. Alright, so those are the bits I am going to use. Let's find a page. And I don't want to use gray, but that would be a cool one for the next one. Let's find a different page in here. A beige-ish page. Do I have a beige-ish page? Not really. That one, which would kind of work. I got yellow. I guess that is one of the drawbacks of having all kinds. I'm going to use this one. Alright. So let's go with Let's do the, get that stuff out of the way for a second. Let's do put the smallest the smallest on the bottom. Let's see, for these, smallest on the bottom, that, then that, that, then that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. All right. So, let me turn my page here. Oh, I'm not a poor Carla. You guys keep me honest. Oh, this bit of washi tape would have worked too. Maybe I should keep that here just in case I need some more stuff. Alright, so that's my largest piece. I'm going to put that down first. I'm not going to plan any of this, guys. Watch this. Watch me not fiddle. Okay, this is going to be a non-fiddle kind of thing. It is going to be a little tricky for me doing two sides at once. Alright, so I am going to put, that way I don't have to rip it any further. I'm going to put that there, straight edges with the straight edges. Alright. Such a cool piece, you guys. It's got, I don't know what I use, probably Inca Gold or the spray inks, probably, because it's over that circle cross stitch thing. It's really kind of cool. Alright, and so let me put another large bit. I am thinking over here, and then the next largest bit. You know what? I think I'm going to put that over here, and I needed to cut those little strings off. That's going to make me nuts. Let's do that before I go further. Alright, so get that down. And then this has to point in. Definitely has to point in. So he's got to go over here. And he's just a little bit too long. So let me cut that, tear it off. Alrighty. Put that right there on the edge. And then put this over here somewhere. And kind of going back and forth. I was going to go back and forth, but it doesn't feel right. I don't know. Should I put that in the center, you guys? I'm not liking that in the center. Sorry. Let me put that over here. Let me put that over there. It just didn't look right when I got it down. See, it fiddled a little bit. We'll put this pink over here. And then this one comes next, looking for a spot that doesn't have a lot of glue on it. Oops. I'm going to put that there. And each 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh, I've got one too many pieces. Uh-oh. And we're going to put this one right there. See, I can't count, you guys. Can't count. And I didn't cut that down. It's too long. Tiny little bit there. Put that there. Which side do I like better? I like that one. I like that one. Thank you, Claire. I am so glad that you are here and that this is making you feel a little bit better. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They both have 5 pieces. Kind of wanted that on there though. Ooh. That's kind of cool. I am going for it. I am going for it. I like that a lot. There we go. Get everything burnished down really good. I am leaving it at that. I am not the best at random either. I am all about fiddling and finding the best plot. So this whole book is going to be completely random. Just glue down, don't think about it too much. And I do like to grab the bits first before I start. Hi, Annie. So Missy doesn't like what she's doing when she just grabs stuff randomly. And there's a few things that you want to do. Keep yourself, from feeling discouraged, Missy. Some people it takes a little bit more practice than others. Let's do this thing again. Let's just do a random something. I don't even have to hold my page out. I am not going to plan this. Actually, let me get the glue off my fingers before I start touching stuff. I'm thinking I want to go with a little bit of blue. I'm looking for something that catches my eye, that's going to motivate me to pick other things to go with it. Let's see, what should I pick? What would be cool to use? Something different, something in a different color family. Let's see, I don't really want painted paper because that's what I grabbed first last time. I don't really want red. I'm looking at this blue. I've been doing quite a bit of blue here lately. I'm looking at this blue. Do I want to go with blue? It's very nondescript. I'm just going to go for it. Alright. So I am again going to find 10 pieces that go with that somehow. So this is one of those, if you find stuff that looks like it goes together before you start arranging it, before you start planning what you're going to do, just find the things that look right together. That's part of the issue. This is a business card. You can't see it because I've got the autofocus off, but it is, I believe it's Japanese. I believe it's in Japanese. So that's all I want, is that bit. Because the other side was English. I thought that was really cool. I've had this for a while. It was given to me. And I do not need all that thickness. So let me get all that stuff off. There we go. So that is 2 things. Oh, I like this with that. That's 3. A little bit of silver. That's 4. A wing. 5. Let me get my basket out here. I liked this little ship. Don't necessarily like all this stuff. So let me just pull out the ship. Yes, I am wearing a headset, Crafty Kitty. Can you hear me? I'm wearing the headset because when I turn to look at chat and read chat and such, if I am talking into the webcam, if the webcam is, taking my voice goes in and out and you can't hear me very well. So I thought I would wear a headset so that I can turn and look and do things and not worry about my voice going in and out. I still like all this waves and stuff, so I'll use that in something else. Alright, so that is good. Are you having trouble with the headset? Let me find some more. I'm going with the white bits. That's a cool little bit. Let me just pull some stuff out and then I will count them. I will count them when I get stuff out and stop distracting myself with counting. That's an interesting, it's a very light blue pattern. Checkers might be kind of cool. Ooh, a big 0. I like the darkness of that. That's a tractor. A ship and a tractor probably won't go together very well. Here is some blue Japanese writing about the same size. I want something that's contrasting, so maybe not that. Maybe a piece of stamped paper. I need some smaller little bits. So what I'm looking for is things that will look good together. I'm looking for contrasting things. I don't want all the elements that I'm going to glue together on one page to be exactly the same. I want them to be lights, darks. Ooh, here's some handwriting bits that came from Jennifer. I want lights, I want darks, I want big patterns, I want small patterns. I want things that, ooh, there's a little green bit that would go with that stamp. I want things that I will be able to see if I put them all together. If I put things that are very light all together, here's a bit of stripe. That's quite a bit of stuff. That doesn't go. Yeah, that escaped. And here's a little bit of light blue. So I've got too much stuff, so now I've got to narrow it down, and I can look and see what I like together. Alright, so this is what I have. You can see some contrast. Some of it's light, some of it's dark. Hello, Suze. Kathleen. So you do like the headset then? Some people can't hear with the headset. Some people can't hear. Alright, so I've got quite a bit of stuff here. I like the dark bits. It goes with the ship. This was my first piece. This was my inspiration. So I needed to make sure everything went with that. I like the two dark pieces that go with it. I like the ship, which is pretty dark too. I think I like that color-wise. And I need some smaller bits. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go with this. Let's go with that card that I just tore apart. And this light bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I want different sizes. I want some contrast colors. Now, let me not just throw those way to the side. I may need a little extra something as I'm working on it. Alright, so that is my bits. Now, of course, that is way too long. So I am just going to rip off a little bit of it. And I am wondering if I'm going to rip a little bit of that off so it's a different size. And I really don't like that bit right there, so I'm going to rip that off. And I'm altering my bits before I start thinking about what I'm going to do with them. Oh, and this is double-sided, so let's rip that apart so I can use both sides. Like that. It's got a perforation in it. So I'm going to rip that off. It's a little thick on that side, but it's going to be alright. Alright, is that how I want them altered? Is everything altered the way it needs to be? Yes. Alright. Is it fuzzy? It is way away from my mouth. It is as far away from my mouth as I can get it. I'm having some issues. Let me try that. Is that a little bit better? Is that a little bit better? Hello, Joyce. Hi, Becky. Is that better? I've turned the sound down on the mic. I'm having some issues with my mic. There's some kind of background sound registering on my OBS. I can't hear it in the recordings or anything, but so I've gone through everything trying to figure out where this noise is coming from, and I think it's interfering with the headset. So anyway, it's better. It's better. I don't know what it is. I've tried feedback from where? I've tried everything. I have turned off everything. It's just really kind of crazy. I have no idea where it would be coming from. And I can't hear it in any of the recordings or anything. So, alright, so this is my pieces. I am going to put smallest down first. That wing is going to be hard to put anywhere, so I'm going to put that down first, then that, and that, then that, and that, and that, 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 and that. So my largest is on the top. It sounds better. Am I getting an echo? I don't. I have all my all my things turned to mute, so that there's, no, I have everything. Nope, the cable is not twisted. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Alright, so I'm moving that to the side, and let's find a page it will go into. I want to do something with this page. Not this one. Next one. Next one. Alright. So let's find. Is that glued on? Why did I glue that little tiny bit on there? That was silly. Oh, and this one is fold out. That's going to take forever. Alright, so here's a good spot. Alright, I'm going to do the no planning thing again, and I'm just going to glue them down. So if I go from the biggest to the smallest, if I go with things that I've already picked that I like that look together, it sounds much better. Alright. Alright. Thank you. Thank you. So this page should look alright. And the third thing that you want to do, Missy, I'm mostly talking to you, as I know how you are, is you want to overlap things. You want things to touch. You don't want things to be disjointed, disconnected. It looks really busy when things don't look like they want to be together. And this is hard to do a double page spread. Let me put this on the bottom. It's kind of hard to overlap stuff when you're doing a two-page spread unless you put it over the ditch, which I'm not really doing. I'm going to put that there. See, I didn't overlap, so this one may not be fun. It may not be fun. And I want to put the other dark bit on the other side to balance that out. And I didn't overlap that one either. See, this is where you get into trouble. When you don't overlap, things don't look like they're interacting with each other. They don't look like they want to belong together on the page. I'm going to put that here. That connects those two bits together. Actually, this one has a little white spot there. Don't really like that, so let's just get rid of it. Pretend I did that before. Pretend I looked at it really good. Alright, so I'm just going to put that there, and I need to turn my page because I'm getting glue on the fronts of my things here. Alright, so the next piece, I don't like this. There's a face on here and he's turning that way and the ship is looking that way. I wonder if I can change my mind. I have to really look at stuff before I glue it down to see those kinds of things. Let me re-put glue on that. So the ship is going into the page. And this little guy here is looking at the other page. Let's see if I can cover up that spot that I ripped all that stuff off of. Alright. And I'm cheating a little bit. I think this longer piece is bigger than the other one. So I'm going to use that to help disguise the part that I ripped off there. Like that. And that connects the upper and the piece below. A little bit of glue right there. Alright. And I've got 4 pieces on either side. So let's make sure I've got enough room for the wing. It really needs to go on this side. We'll put the wing by the ship. And so we need to put this piece on the other side over here. This one on this side does not look finished to me. Looks like it needs more stuff. Which happens. It happens. So I'm going to find some more stuff. I'm looking for black and white. Look at those little polka dots. How fun is that? I like it. I like it. Alright, so that's going down there. And I wasn't supposed to find stuff for that side. I was supposed to find something for over here. You know what I might do instead of gluing something down there? I don't want a huge leaf. I want a small-ish leaf. Ooh, that one will work. Maybe a little bit larger than that. Where are my leaves? I have been messing around everything here, guys. I don't know where anything is. I have not situated everything. Oh, maybe a circle would be better. I like that. I like that circle. That circle sounds like it needs to be there, instead of trying to find a leaf. So, I am just going to put you guys are, I'm missing all you guys. I'm going to have to go back and look at what you guys are talking about. So, I am going to put a circle there. And I'm looking to see if it's balanced. I'm looking, and it doesn't. Crazy circle lady. Bye, Lala. I am thinking I need something right there. I'm going crazy with the circles now, guys. Okay, I went a little nuts there, but I like it. I like it. I'm not going to worry too much about it. It's a little nuts. Bye-bye, Lala. Feel better. The circles, yeah, the circles, I don't know. They kind of draw your eye, though. You really can't see the ship. You really can't see the wing. And you really have to look to see this guy. It's a Trojan guy underneath this Japanese writing, but, whatever. So, here, that's the trick. Get your elements together before you even start thinking about what you're going to do with them on the page. And if you like your elements before you put them down, the odds are you're going to like them when you get them on the page. Missy, are you listening? Looks normal to you? That's the number one. Number two, put large bits on the bottom. Work your way up to smaller things. And number three is to layer things on top of other things. That way they look like they are interacting on the page. So you want smaller things on top of the larger bits so that they become a whole bit. Is there a word for people who like circle patterns? My circle is handmade. This one that I used, I've done with, it's done with foam sheets. You can see it there. This one is a special video, and I haven't mentioned it in a long time. You'll find it in things for sale. It's a special little way to make circles perfectly round with the fun foam without using scissors. And so I've used this method to make this stamp with these perfectly round circles. And I haven't mentioned it in a long time. But if you have fun foam at home, and if you have a circle template, it's what you need to make those perfect circles. You can purchase the video with the technique and make your own stamps, and you can make a ton of them. I would show you more of them, but they are on the other side. I put them away. I have made a ton of different kinds of circles. Some thicker, some that are off-center. Crazy circles. There is another couple of videos showing how to do these foam stamps, and you can do these foam stamps really easily. There's a couple of videos, there's a playlist, I See, I've made this great big huge stamp. I usually use double-sided tape and put them on an acrylic block so I can take them on and off, and so they don't take up too much space. The video is in the playlist Things for Sale. If you are interested in the video, please email me at cagedfish@yahoo.com, and I will get you an invoice through PayPal, and then I will give you a link to that video. But if you just want to do fun shapes with the fun foam, there's also a playlist called Handmade Stamps, I believe. I got the cube blocks at Michael's. I got the cubes at Michael's, and I do like them. I did have them all on, acrylic blocks. It takes time to switch them on and off. I don't like them all on separate blocks because that takes up a lot of space, and I don't really have that much space for all these different stamps. So I do these blocks. I can get 6 different stamps on the blocks, the little ones too, and I have something to hang on to when I'm stamping, so I enjoy them. And these I've recently done, and I haven't even tested them yet. I haven't even tested them. You'll find these blocks at Michael's. They are $1.50, and it doesn't matter. They're $1.49. It doesn't matter if you get the small ones or the large ones. They're the same price. Go figure. You'll find them in the woodworking section. They're usually way down underneath in a shelf. They're really hard to find because I don't think anybody buys them. But they are there at Michael's. Oh, see, here's another one. Here's another one with squares on it. Yes, the handmade stamps they feel more unique, more your own. Oh, here was a great large circles. Anyway, all right. Thank you, Claire. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. I need to put this somewhere where I remember where it is. All right, so on to the next one. I'm taking too much time with each of these pages. They need to be just, grab the stuff and glue it down. And maybe that's what I will do for this next one. I'm looking for gray stuff. Gray stuff. Gray or dark. Black. Here's some stripies. Oh, those are bold stripes. I like those better. Here's a cloud. Oh, here's some. It's funny what I find in here. A postage stamp and some punched kangaroos. Oh, that looks really good on this. Well, I've bought quite a few of them. I made quite a few, and then I bought a bunch. I bought like 5 of them, and then I put them in my room and couldn't find them and wanted to make the stamps. I had to go buy more of them. Then, of course, about a month later, I found the first set that I had bought. So I've got more than I need to have. Go figure, and that's probably why I really want to clean out my room so that I can find the stuff that I have and not get more stuff. I do not need more stuff. I need to use the stuff I have. I really need to use that stuff. This is pretty cool too. Go to the playlist, Kathleen. Go to the playlists. The list of playlists. You'll find handmade stamps, I think is what it's called. Handmade stamps. Making foam stamps. I'm really finding a lot of dark stuff for this page. So I need some lighter bits. Maybe I should stamp it. Some washi tape might look good too. I was supposed to put that with my other washi tape. It escaped. Alright. Newspaper is gray. Can I find a piece of newspaper? Thank you. If you're trying to do the circle stamp, you need to have a circle template. You cannot use this technique without the circle template. I am warning you ahead of time. So don't think about purchasing the video unless you have the template. Ooh, that's a kind of a nice piece too. And that little tiny piece, it's in the right color family. You know what, I'm not even going to count the pieces this time. That's kind of nice. And I am not going to go from the largest to the smallest this time. I am just going to, oh, that's a nice one too. I like that. Alright. Keep that on the side there just in case I want to use that. Scooch this stuff away. Do I want that? There's a 19 on here already. So I've got to build on the 19. I must have been randomly just gluing stuff down. Let me put that on this side. Let's see how this works. Just randomness. And I want these guys to have nothing but gray behind them so they show up. We'll put that on the top here. Is anybody gluing along with me today? And put that there. I think I'm going to have the straight square edges. I'm not going to try to disguise them this time. I'm going to let them hang out. Uh-oh, I'm bending the kangaroos. And then we'll put that underneath. Alright, let's see if I can get the kangaroos glued down without too much fuss. Without ripping them. Alright, let go. Let go gently, please. Don't rip. There we go. Yay! You're watching, no one else is. I bet you guys are just chatting along. Chatting. I am leaving the chat up so that those people that have to watch at another time can see the chat too. Alright, I like that. I'm trying to find a place that doesn't have a lot of glue. Alright, so let's put that down here. And this on top. Another square on the other side. Okay, that doesn't want to glue down very well. Might need a little bit more glue. It's really one of those thick vellum things. Alright. That looks kind of purple now that I'm putting it there. That's a little strange. Little strange. That looks good there. I've got a lot of underlines underneath my little elements here today. How did I do that? And I need something here. Something a little larger. I'm not seeing anything. Not seeing. You like the clock face? I need something, since it doesn't have any hands, I need something to make it look like it's got some hands. How about this little tiny bit there that kind of disguises the fact it doesn't have any hands. Okay, still need something here. Something, not really a focal point since I've got a clock and the kangaroos. Here's another cloud. Clock and the kangaroos. A warning? Choking? I don't know if I like that. Choking hazard, small parts, not for children under 3 years. Why would I want to put that in a collage? Maybe some of this washi tape. I might have to ditch that warning bit. It's kind of cool. It's very distressed and stuff, but oh, I like that. Let's rip it so it's not straight. I probably should have put some glue on it, but oh well. There. I like it. I like it. I think I'm going to leave it. I don't know how many pieces I have. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. I'm averaging 5 pieces. averaging 5 pieces. So I need some 6th over here. I said I wasn't going to disguise that square, and now here I am trying to disguise it. Kind of like that though. I'm not going to think about it, just put it down. Alright. So, random. Just grab stuff. Just grab stuff. Doesn't have to make any sense. I am not going to keep this. I don't think I'm ever going to use a choking hazard for kids, even though it's nicely distressed and it's kind of cool. Would anybody else use that? Anybody? As I can put it in some fish bits for somebody. Instead of throwing it away. It's kind of cool. So that was fun. No planning. Well, we've got black and black right next to each other. So much for no planning. Oh, here's one with a little bit of red. Let's put some red on the other side. Let's finish this. I'm looking at the checkerboard. I want some checkerboard on the other side. And I think that's enough red. So put that there. And this is going to be one of those. Let's just grab stuff. This is a found piece of paper. It's got a bit of cardboard on it. Let me get the glue off my fingers. I could keep it, yeah, I could do just warning. Yes, that's a good idea. I could do that. And let's put it down here on this page so I don't get... That didn't take off enough. This is really, really thick. Can I get more of that off? Yeah, that's a good chunk of it. That feels much better. Maybe I should have not tore that and use the whole thing across the entire page. How did I cut that off? Right there. That would be interesting. Right there, like that. I'm just going to do it. I'm thinking about it too much. I don't really want to block the teapot. Let's get it in the ditch a little bit. And that goes too far. Might as well use the whole thing, right? Let's use the whole thing. We'll put it underneath. Alright. Now, use the warning. Tear the warning off. Alright. That sounds good. Alright. Feels like this is really, really thick too. Can I get a layer off of it? It's very distressed. Oh, I might be able to. Nope. It's very distressed. Alright. Warning, warning. That's interesting. It needs something underneath it though. How about this? needs to go underneath that. Warning. Warning. And it feels like it needs one something. It might need a focal point. How about that phone? Yes, it's deli paper. If I am out and about and they're wrapping something like in a basket or something and they've got a piece of paper to put in the basket, sometimes I ask for just a piece of paper. Like I need a piece of paper to wrap a bit of food or something in, and they usually give it to me. That's how I got that one. That's how I got this one. I ask for a piece of paper and they give me a brand new piece of paper that's not touched anything, and then I use it. I'm horrible. I am horrible. I admit it. Horrible. Can you see that phone there? It's kind of on the dark side. But it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. I think I'm just going to put it down there and not worry about it. And call that one done. Just like that. Just like that. Alright, you guys. How long have we been on? Just an hour and a half. Just a little bit here. Do we want to do some more, or are we ready to stop? That's what happens when I'm a recycled crafter. Nothing is safe. Nothing is safe. I've got packaging, and I've got, like I said, way too much stuff. It's overwhelming to me, the amount of stuff. And I think I've found everything, and then I come across another box, another shoe box with another project with more bits and pieces. It's really ridiculous. And then I've got a lot of these signatures and a lot of books started that it's that I need to finish and just haven't finished. Like I said, I came across this signature, and I'm not sure exactly what I was doing with it. I think it was a video, but I've got the backgrounds done, and I really don't do it this way anymore. And I don't think it was that long ago that I did this. I want to say it was in the last year or so. And so it's hard for me to go back and try to do things in a style that I don't really use anymore. You sent stuff? Can I show all the pages that I've done so far in that book? I can. So this is one of those projects that I'm looking at, and I'm not sure if I don't know if I'm even going to finish it. It's yeah, I guess I was going through to do the focal points on top of this stuff and didn't get very far. This one's done. I think I remember doing this on a video. Oh, really? Well, you didn't have to do that. So this one's like really close to being done. I don't know. It would probably take me about 2 hours to finish that. These are some that I did before I moved, so it's been like a couple of years ago, and I just need to put a few things in this signature. This signature's done. And then this signature is completely empty. It's the third one that goes with that. You guys would remember this signature. This one's almost done. I think I did this on videos. And then this one is the one that I did probably a couple of years ago. Remember Storm in a Teacup? Remember doing that on a live stream. This is the one that has Snow White in it. See, I need to finish this. It's really close to being done. I need to finish Snow White. Oh, it probably didn't. I have my mailbox is clear across town, and since I haven't been going anywhere, I haven't been anywhere near it in a month. I have not been anywhere near. So I guess I need to take a trip over there. Thanks for letting me know. This one's a glue book. Just need to finish that up. So these are a bunch of signatures that I've started, and they're really close to being done. Need to finish those things up. So you want to see the pages. There's not very many pages in these that are done. It's hard for me to, because I'm not right below the camera. Let's see, there's another one. Now that I see that, where's that postage stamp? That would look really cool on there. And that little ticket that was the same color. I like that. I need to glue that down. See, I get easily distracted, you guys. I get easily distracted. Easily. I like the colors of those together. And it looks like this kind of needs a little bit something more, some more stuff. So since I'm here and since I know where this stuff is now, I'm just going to do it. Uh-oh, that's not taking the glue very well. Not taking the glue very well at all. So it's more of a cluster. It's not really. This is This is Jennifer's way of doing stuff, you guys. Jennifer's way of doing stuff. And here I am thinking about putting more stuff on the other side. Here's another one. It needs something right there. I'll find something later. Another one that I only did one side to. It's easy to find just 5 pieces, put them on a page, and not worry about what's on the other side. This is a flip out. That one's very blue. Another flip out. Another flip out. These are going to be really thick. I should think about just doing 3 of these signatures. Except I've got stuff in all 4 of them now. But if I get them filled up, they are not going to fit in this book. This one is empty except for that one page I did yesterday. And this one, did I show this one? This is a flip out. I have a stamp. I think this is Debbie's favorite stamp, or is it Vicky's favorite stamp? You like the blue page? And I just put it over the edge. More flip outs. I might have to cut some of those off. Alright. That one I showed. This one. See, I've hardly done anything in them. This one. This is a napkin. It's got a little fish on it from Bonefish. You can't see it in the camera at this distance, but you can see it in person. And oh, that's a big fold out. That one we did today. That's another fold out. Yeah, I might have to make them smaller. This one is the one that only had the one page. And then this one, if I need to make them smaller, this is the time to do it, right? Oh, this one's got this in it. I really like this one that we did today. I like that one a lot. It's got a little bit of deli paper in it. And that's the only one in that one too. Isn't that funny? But when we get them all together, there's quite a bit of room in that. It's not going to... you're probably right. I probably need to reduce it to the 3 signatures and fill them pretty full. There's not that many pages done in these signatures yet, and it's already getting pretty, they're getting pretty fluffy. So I might need to take out some of those flip outs, number 1, and maybe is this the one that had something in it? This one doesn't have anything in it. I thought they all did. Oh, that's this one. So maybe take those 2 pages out and swap them for 2 of these pages. I could do that. And then I wouldn't have to worry about it being way too big. You can see the little fish. Oh, when I move the page, yeah. So I might have to do that. I might have to tear these apart and reduce them to 3 signatures. That's an easy fix at this point, and that would give me a few less pages that I need to finish up, and then they'll get pretty thick for the book to get the cover. Thank you all. I think I'm going to stop for now. My tummy's getting hungry. Thanks you all for spending a little bit of time with me. A little bit of glue therapy. I'm going to keep the chat up so that those people can come and have some chat to read if they want. I'm just going to cut this apart now so I remember that I'm doing it. Those are the only 2 pages that need to be put in another signature, and there's nothing else in this signature, right? Right. Alright. And then this one is one that's not got a lot of stuff in it, so I'll take it apart. Might as well just do it now, really fast, while I'm thinking about it. And I don't have an excuse that I forgot. Right? And we'll take out this one and this one and put those in the same order so that they're not upside down, but they're together like that. Sew them together real fast and do away with these other pages. I was thinking about doing a really random collage journal thing. I could use those pages for that. Kind of like the one that I did a couple weeks ago, but smaller. Alrighty, everything is right side up. Yes. Alright. Of course, the holes don't match up. Making new holes. Oh well. So thanks everyone. I hope you all are getting some time to do some glue therapy. Watch some videos. I know it's probably hard for a lot of you that have your whole family home and they're taking up all the internet. Alright. My fingers still have glue on them too. It is all fixed now. Yay! Those pages someplace else. The threads are sticking to me. I gotta go wash my hands, you guys. Thank you all. And so that will be this one. I might just continue to glue in this. I might do a little bit more in my math book here. But I really am trying to get my room organized now that it's all torn apart. I'm trying to get it put back together so I can actually function like a normal person. Thank you all. It has been a long time since we seem like we've been together, so I should be back again soon. It's hard to plan. I'm not sure exactly when I'll be back. I will try to give you a little heads up. Please, I have been putting it on my Facebook page. If you are not friends with me on Facebook, please try to friend me. and I put on notices that I'm going live on my Facebook, so that, since YouTube doesn't seem to be giving out notifications at this point, I don't think any of you got notifications. You'll be able to find them there, because I can't fix YouTube. It's broken, and I can't fix it. So find me, Caged Fish, on Facebook, and I'll be trying to put some more posts up on Instagram and on my Facebook. I get overheated trying to move furniture and stuff, and then I'm just done for the rest of the day. Well, that's what's been happening for the last week or so. I just get overheated in this room, moving stuff and then moving it back because it didn't work. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for watching the recording. If you're watching the recording, I will be back again. I hope soon. And it was wonderful seeing you all and chatting with you. I'll have to go back and read chat since I was busy gluing and sorting and collecting and stuff. I missed quite a bit, so I will be doing that. Thank you all. I will see you next time.